Good morning. Yeah, today I weighed 249. It's the lowest I've weighed in years. I ran pretty good today. Pretty good. Tighter and lower numbers all the way to the last 2 miles. But still all miles under 10. So 2 seconds slower. 940. 0.1 seconds slower, but my cadence 181 average. That's definitely better. So 249. I'm pretty psyched about that. You know what I might do with the shipped is, accept several that are worthwhile. And if the window is like 3 to 4, then you can start shopping for it maybe a half an hour early. And then have all the shopping done by 4. And then if you have like 5 deliveries accepted, you have them all shopped for. And then it won't take more than an hour to do the 5. Then maybe you can make it worthwhile doing it that way. I think that's a possibility. I think that's the way I'd do it. Because I did see, as I was showing yesterday, there's like 4 targets. Yeah, if I could have just started like a half an hour early, then, my average, it would be better. I think that's the way to do it. Like if they're all targets and not too many items and you're getting, then you can shop them. And I have coolers, so I can store things and keep it hot and cold. I think that's the way I might do it if I see like several targets. Because Target's, it's not bad of a store to shop in. It's pretty convenient. So I might do that. I might. But yep, I ended up making 136 yesterday. I got all my month's bills paid today. So I'm pretty psyched about that. That's pretty cool. So it's Easy Street. Live on Easy Street. It's 3 weeks. So that's good. I'm going to have my taxes taken care of. I'm going to have that $7,000 credit. Yeah, so this year is definitely the best year that I've had doing rideshare, I think financially. Since I got that loan, I've had my credit cards consolidated. I haven't spent any money on interest. I've paid all my balances within the cycle. And so I'm earning that, reward points for each category. So I'm doing pretty good that way. I'm saving a lot of money on gasoline. I'm spending about $20 a day. And I used to spend $50. So, and I'm making more money than I was as an Uber driver doing this. So, it's definitely pretty good. On my student loans, I got approved for the income-driven repayment, which allows me to pay 0. Not a smart thing, because I have a lot of interest on that loan. So I figured out what my interest was, and I know what I'm going to do is I'm going to pay the interest, and then all the interest, and then make some headway within this 12 months. And then at the end of this year, then I'll be back down, and then I'll be able to make payments, including the interest, and then, start making headway on that. But I want to get my cars paid off first. I kind of want to get the vehicles too, but it's important to get that done. So I'm going to do that. And then once I get those 3, of course, in July, my income, but that's $367 That's 367, but, I'm going to be able to handle that, I think. I didn't spend it all. So, yeah, being able to get out of debt is I'm on my way. So, from experience, I can tell you, doing things like the e-gig companies do, and like giving free deliveries, when that really doesn't make you any money, and then what they're doing is they're playing like rationalization money games. You know what I mean? Because how are you going to make money on that when it's free? You don't have to be Warren Buffett to understand that, right? So what they do is they operate at a loss playing that game. And then that's half the reason why you have all these crappy batches. It's not only because the system knows you're going to take them, that's because all these stores are offering free delivery or subscription-based delivery. And what's going to happen? I mean, how do you rationalize that? You got to get the money from somewhere. Otherwise, that means you're not making any money if it's free, right? So you have to grab the money from somewhere. So if you have all these free deliveries or flat rate, like DoorDash has, I think it's like 25. Let's do a little investigation. What the hell, man? Yeah. I can't start your day off on a 4, man. Can't do that. Plus, I'm talking right now. What's more important, making money or talking on the phone? Me, not trying to get political, and I'm not a genius or nothing. It's common sense. I've learned about Jim Jones way back years ago, and thinking about him today, and how crazy that guy was. And you're thinking about, like, when you drink a bunch of Kool-Aid, and he says, "Oh, you're gonna die," and then it was a joke. Why didn't people leave? People still followed him, and then went down to South America, right? It's not that easy, right? It shows the power of social control, man. Dude, the guy's not a good guy. He fucking told you that you're all gonna die. And yet here, oh man, I gotta take this, but frickin', I'm in the middle of a thought. And yet people still followed him, That's the amazing power of social control, which basically Jim Jones was. I mean, he was a narcissistic control freak, and he knew how to play on narcissism about social issues. You know what I mean? He obviously wasn't truthfully a good person, but he played that shit, right? And then, of course, kind of like Trump, sort of, is rather than relinquish control that he knew he was going to lose when the senator or congressman Church went down there, he fucking killed everybody. You know what I mean? Because he knew that the gig was going to be up. And so therefore, just like, so really, don't let social media and the media be your Jim Jones. Don't get caught up in the freaking social crap of people. You're responsible for your behavior. And when you get caught up into a group and you're freaking doing, and you're following along, and you're going along with the group think, then you're doing stupid shit like storming the Capitol and thinking you're not going to go to prison. Or on the other side, you're rioting and burning down businesses who you might think belongs to your enemy, but actually, no, that's a black-owned business. You know what I mean? You didn't hurt the enemy, you hurt your friend, alleged friend, which is not your friend because you wouldn't have burned up his freaking business. You know what I mean? It's kind of crazy. Smashing someone's head on the street. You know what I mean? Just kind of stupid shit. So it's just as simple as don't cause harm and remove yourself from the group You know, I understand people are like, we got to pick a side. You don't. You don't have to pick a side. You can just do the right thing, man. Don't cause harm to people. That's simple. It's really not brain science. A lot of people understand that. So then you can be removed from peer pressure. You know, it's just that group think where you're doing stupid shit. And yeah, it's common sense, man. It's like, you know, in high school, you got someone who's a dick to you because they belong to a group, man, and you're not cool. But then when you're hanging out, you run into that person in a situation where your parents are meeting their parents for something, and now you're by yourself with that kid, right? And the kid happens to be cool. But when they're at school, they're a dick. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that, right? Where, you know, one-on-one, they're decent, you know, but when they're at school, they're freaking idiots, man. You know what I mean? It's kind of like what the group power can do. Yeah, that's just the thing. Think for yourself. Just don't cause harm. And then you don't have to worry about it, man. And then you're not getting involved in the fucking, the evil shit that they're doing. I mean, God. The right-wingers are like, oh my God, they can't just stand that the Trump won, man. Well, then what are you doing, dude? You're being a hypocrite, man. You're freaking storming the Capitol, dude. Oh my God. They're caught up in this stupid group think, man. And they're getting dumb, dude. So, it's just simple. That's simple, man. Hopefully things are going to get better. I think they will. The more I think about it, it's like the categorical imperative, man. Do whatever you would want to be applied to yourself. You know, if you wouldn't want someone fucking you up, don't fuck other people up. Doesn't take a brain surgeon to figure that out, right? So, avoid the extremes. Don't pick a side. And just, yeah, do what you want to do as long as you're not hurting anybody else. If you're not hurting anybody else, live freely. Think for yourself. And then if everybody does that, then everybody's going to be happy. And then you're not going to have crazy shit going on. So, the idea that you have to pick a side, I don't know, man. I'm a moderate. And I think actually being removed and not taking an extreme on either side helps me not go and join the fucking crowd and be stupid and go get myself a free TV because I'm mad, you know? It's not justified. I mean, we send people to prison who do evil shit, who have had really bad childhoods. Just because you've had a bad childhood and you've been wronged doesn't give you the right to go commit crimes. I mean, it's not. Otherwise, it's a never-ending cycle of frickin' violence. Oh my God, that guy's had a rough life. Better stay away from him because he has a license to kill now. You know what I mean? It's not logical, dude. So, yeah, that's just my spiel. I should take this, but I'm gonna hold off. It's like the gambling, man. We're gambling there. It's lunchtime, and I know Bank of America, actually, they usually order around 11:30. I'm hoping for one of them. So, you know, I got sidetracked a little bit. Man, DoorDash. Unlimited. What the hell? That's... Yeah, let's see here. You know, it's just, it doesn't take a brain scientist to understand that, hey, someone might use the service 4 times a week and you make X amount of money. Well, now that they have this unlimited pass, they might use it every day. And so 15 or more, it's not that hard to spend $15, right? It isn't. It's pretty easy, actually, especially if you have a family that you're eating with, right? So it's easy. Here, it's easy to spend $10 for yourself. So $9.99 a month. So now they're going to use it every day. For just 3 orders a month, it pays for itself. Okay, then they made it easier to think about. 3 orders. Now they're going to use it every day. So that's essentially giving them 27 or more deliveries for free. Just think about that, man. Think about, no wonder why they're always adding a $2 delivery on your delivery. It's because, well, naturally, a lot of these people have this Dash Pass, and now they can order it every single day, and they got to pay for it somehow. How are they going to pay for it? I mean, they're not making money after 3 of them, right? So it doesn't really take a genius of freaking the economy to understand that a lot of these crappy deliveries are coming from deals like this and free deliveries at the stores. You know, so therefore they're obviously in the idea that they can just operate at a loss and rationalize it that way to get people using the service. Not really the idea of like trying to make money. So that's probably half the answer to why there's these apps have real crappy batches, because people also take them, but also because they're offering these deals, unlimited service. I've seen them in grocery stores too, so just, I don't know, man. That is not a bad idea. A window, 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. And right now, it's 12. So if that was a real decent order, I might go there 20 minutes early. And shop 20 minutes early, get done by like 1, deliver it, and then, then it can help your stats be on time. Yeah, if it's just, again, man, they're offering these crazy deals, and therefore they have to offer real crappy batches because they're not making money, because they're doing like free stuff, and that's what they're doing. It has to be the answer. Like this one here, 171411. So that's $22 for. Yeah, it's still not worth it. So that's at the same store. So yeah, I mean, a situation like that's I think what I'm going to do. And then what you're doing is you're getting towards the bonus. That is one positive. It's 200 on top. That's one thing that, freaking everybody, I laugh because, I mean, so many people are like, oh yeah, man, I just got one more to do. I'm getting $65. And I tell them, I'm like, yeah, that's guaranteed. So you're going to make 65 anyway. And they're like, no, man, that's $65. The next day I see the person in the grocery store and she's like, you're right, man. You're right. I'm like, yeah, sorry to tell you. I told you so. Lyft is the king of that crap. 45 rides guarantees you like $450. Well, if you're doing it right, you're going to make that much money anyways. So the only way you win is by taking crappy rides the whole time. if you get real good trips, like where I was, I get airport trips, and I was real good at getting those airport trips too. I was kind of like the Gigolo. Yeah, the Gigolo is his name now. The Rideshare Revolution. He's the master of his craft where he's at, and when it came to getting airport trips, I was good at that. Not saying I'm better than him, but in that market, I knew the tricks, and I got those rides. Yeah, I remember that $550 ride that I got. Man, yeah, that was good. Yeah, that area was good, but it sucked in the summer. In the summertime, man, I was dying for trips. You'd get the wedding trips because the people going there to get married, but outside of that, the area's dead because all the students are gone. And then, yeah, starting in August, all the students would be back, and then boom, airport trips. Yeah, then you'd be making money in Boston. And so, yeah, that was, yep. So therefore, yeah, excitement. Stay out of trouble. I wouldn't have wanted to be Ubering around that area. Yeah. So let's see. I think that would be my plan. One of these days, since I've paid my bills already, I might as well experiment a little bit. And I think that's the way I'm going to do it. Promo orders. 9. It better be just like one item, not 2. What the heck is in there? It doesn't say. Delivery only. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, it is. 43 minutes for 12. I mean, yeah, you just basically got to find a store that has repeats within a window, and then accept them all, and then shop them all at the same time. It's pretty much what you got to do. It's pretty much what you got to do. Because it's ridiculous if you can't compete with the food service deliveries. How do you think you're going to have drivers? But drivers are doing it, so. It's almost $1 an item. You can look at it that way too, $1 an item. That's not terrible. If you took these batches all day, yeah, you could make money. But still a pain in the ass, especially at a place like that. One of those organic places. Yeah, I did a good job and made people happy, but they didn't rate me. Screw it, I'm going to take it because I'm bored and I need to stop talking. Yep, no rating, so I can't. I'm having a hard time getting out from under that 2 and that 3. Yeah, once I get those gosh forsaken things taken care of, then maybe I'll see good batches again. But I hope you guys are doing well, and thank you.